Spoilers. I knew that was gonna happen. I can't wait to see this. What's up, y'all? This is your boy Showtime Doctor. Welcome to Future Proof. Future Proof is something I've been thinking about all those years ago when I was an official content creator and more of a big gacha streamer back in the day. And when I took a bunch of years off from it, now that I'm official again, there were a bunch of things I thought of idea-wise. Oh yeah, I should have did this. So Future Proof is basically we look at a game and we look at what's going on now on, in this case, the Taiwan server. I believe it's the Taiwan server. And but otherwise, if it's the Japanese server, if it's the C server, occasionally some other server. We just want to go over what's actually going on in the game right now that potentially we in Global can see in the future. And if you look at a game like, say, Fire Emblem Heroes or Epic 7, how that game launched versus how it is now, the PvP, how they do the PvE, the gearing and all that, it's all changed significantly. And in Fire Emblem Heroes case, it was very much every character is unique and does a certain thing, and there's some that are just better than others at certain things. And you look at it now and it's like literally anyone can be almost anyone else if you just get the skill and you give the skill to the character that you like. So someone like Takumi, who was top tier back in the day, well, now you can just take Takumi's skills and give it to any random plebe on the roster, and if you get enough roles and you work hard enough, hey, that person's a better Takumi, if not similar Takumi. And that really turned me off about that game in general, because I don't like when nothing's unique. I like things to be unique, so that's just how it is. But in this case, we're going to actually check out the PvP, and I gave you a PvP preview video 2 days ago, or yesterday actually, and I wanted to see what was going on now for PvP, so we're going to go ahead and watch it. This is a streamer called KidGacha on YouTube. Read some of their comments. They want subs, they want likes, so if you feel like it, go check out their content, see what it's about. We're going to cover it here. And this looks like it's going to be some type of, you take these units over to PvP and it's going to be like a band pick kind of thing. Funny enough, some of their characters, if you go back, you could see up there, like their Cole is 1976, and this is level 51 in some cases. My Cole, when I was level 31, I believe my Cole was 1100 something. So I wonder if that just means the power level, it either slows down a lot, or maybe that's just something specifically they're doing in Global, who knows. But now it looks like they're probably waiting for a match, or some type of, it could be like they have a friend that wants to join. Looks like they get a match real quick here, so I'll let it play out. I really like the combat in sort of Convallaria with the fortress setup, so I'm curious to see how this is going to work. I know that there's a gentleman. Let me see. I assume it's a gentleman. You never know in this world right now, but let me find their name. In the official Discord, Captain Cow is actually putting together his own kind of like an unofficial PvP tournament in the official sort of Convallaria Discord. I got called out for apparently not pronouncing sort of Convallaria correctly. So I'll do my best. It's kind of a muscle memory thing when I say Convallaria now. Just the way it goes. But yeah, Captain Cow. So if you want to get in on that, first couple days, I believe the rules are something like it's going to be common units, so like your base units. They can be a max of level 15, just so everything's on an equal playing field, and then you bring him in and he commentates. So that'll be interesting to watch. I guess for whatever reason that other match didn't work out. Maybe someone was AFK. That happens. So here's like a band pick, which is pretty interesting. Turn up the volume a bit. Now I can't read what I'm assuming is kanji, so I have no idea on the specific names and stuff. I know there's a lot of name changes in the game for Global versus OG server. But yeah, it looks like the timers are just basically you gotta pick. You see how they have the slash symbol on a couple characters, so those characters are just straight up banned. I guess you can ban someone on someone else's team. And yeah, now all of a sudden they have 3 bans, so. And then you slowly fill out your team, and you got that amount of seconds to actually go and do it. I wonder if that was like, was it kind of like RNG, like looking at a pair of characters? What was that? Huh. Yeah, okay, that's their bans. Okay, I get it now. Okay. So yeah, it's cool that they kept developing the PvP system. And that's a hell of a what do you call that? A frame for a Hollow. I love it. Other one's pretty cool too. I kind of dig the frames in this game. So now they're just filling out their rosters and they're counter picking, and this is high level stuff that I'll probably won't be necessarily as high. Then again, this could just be a casual match, who knows? What I'm interested in seeing is the battlefield. The battlefield's going to be pretty fun. I'd adjust my screen so everything makes sense when I look at it. Anyways, as far as the channel's gonna go, yes, I am gonna keep putting up guides. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of reacts in the case of like videos they put out on the official sort of Convallaria YouTube. And then I got some other stuff in mind. I don't know if I should spoil it all right now, but there'll be some stuff that's gonna be like character, not necessarily guides, but just like features, showcases. But more than just showing what they can do and with them doing it, I'll actually have like themes to it. It'll be fun. I think you guys will enjoy it. Okay, real quick, let me go back. I'm gonna judge these teams just based off of what I know and test my knowledge here. Level 51, huh? Okay. On the left, obviously I know Ruiwa. I could see her being strong because she can knock barrels around and knock characters into stuff. And I know this map, it looks like it has a whole lot of stuff going on as far as stuff planted on the ground. Fake Hall, I always hear Fake Hall is very, very good as far as max level stuff. And I do have to admit, I do need some more experience with archer units. I do kind of tend to favor melee. And I did end up getting whooped in one of my PvP matches. Of the 3 I lost on the closed beta, and one of them was a mostly ranged team. These other 2, I'm not sure if that's suppression or not. If that's suppression, then yeah, that's kind of like a stall tank with some good mitigation. Is that Safia? No, Safia looks very unique. It's something else. Cole, obviously, you see my videos I really like. Maitha, I really like. Don't really know any of the other units. I just can't tell by their frame. Let me actually see them on the battlefield. Then we'll get a sense of maybe what they can do, why these people chose these characters, and what they're trying to accomplish. Look at those barrels. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so one of them is, what her name was, Pyro. Something like that, but basically a firecaster. I like her. Her damage is pretty good, but the thing about her I really like is she has a buff that opens up, I think it's at rank 5, where it's like a movement speed buff, and it's a big AoE, so at the beginning of a PvP, you can give your team huge movement buff and immunity to movement decreases, which is pretty awesome. So I like her as a unit. I didn't get to showcase her, really, even though I did build her. I just didn't have enough time. The closed beta was expiring before I could get all the epic units up. Yes, Cole, yes. Kill them all. And they're not showing you their setup before your setup. That's cool. I like that. That was Safia. No, that's just their nameplate. Okay. So there's Maitha. Yeah, you take her out, I get that. Maitha runs so much interference in PvP, it's hilarious. Like when I watch my defensive teams, dudes will be targeting all types of units, and then Maitha just jumps in. Bing! It must be kind of annoying, but as things start to go on, people will figure out really good ways to deal with her. Never seen that unit. Looks like an anti-tank. Be curious to see what she does. Why, hello, Cole. My unofficial daughter. There's Miss Pyro. I forget her official name. It's bugging me now. Oh, they got the little train track that runs through every other round. No idea who that is. Looks like a princess or something. I wonder if it's, well, I shouldn't say that. Potential spoilers. I knew that was gonna happen. I was wondering if it was first round, though. I thought maybe it was only second round. I can't wait to see this. Woo woo! Well, that might be game, unless they got a big fat heel they can throw out. Guess we'll see. It seems like these people don't care about the train tracks. That's curious. Is it just like a bot farming? Not this one, but the other account. He's like, oops, got ran over by a train, I'll just drink it off. Totally works in real life. So it looks like it's going to take at least 2 turns if people are really pushing their mobility before they meet each other or start exchanging attacks. Bull's going to try to snipe Ruiwa. That should be interesting. There goes your movement. With some dot. You brave, standing there right next to the barrel. Guy on the left. Superior archers and range. Unless I'm missing something. Oh, the healer. Okay. She's probably top 2 healer then. I didn't have any experience with her except for I think I fought against her in PvP a couple times, but she was dead pretty quick because it was closed beta. You know, a lot of people, we really don't have time, even if we know what we're doing in PvP. We don't have time to build everything and get everything right and explore and finagle. I just love thinking about Ruiwa. She gets run over by a cart. She's on fire and she's just drinking the whole time and gets in the front of combat and starts slinging her sword. That's why she's a G. Oh, that's great. Uh-oh. Big buff. What the buff is. It looks like 2 defensive things and maybe a magic defense. Maybe an extra block or counter or something. Uh-oh. Had the movement thing. Bye. Looks like, if this is KidGacha, it looks like KidGacha's on his way to a win. We'll see, though. I mean, anything can happen. Wow. Yeah, you probably wouldn't see if I was doing this. Most of my units down where they are. Most of my units would probably be up there by the rocks. And of course, you got to be careful up there, too, but... Huge ult. What was a double heal? Looks like a buff or 2. Ooh. That is good range. I didn't see what she hit though. Was that a character or was that a... I don't know. Might have been like a barrel or something. My bad. I kind of went forward a bit. Let's go. Everyone's just cool on the train tracks. Ooh, counter. Counter, mama. Okay, I get it now. That was a hard counter, too. I swear to God, that looks like just like the random unit. Like a blue unit right there. Man's running towards his death over there. That's weird. Why would you do the charge with him if you know Cole's right next to you? I would get the out of dodge. Rocks are just randomly falling. What was this other guy thinking? I don't get it. Whatever. They got one more match, so it looks like we can watch that. Oh, okay, so this might be an event. Seeing that there's bonuses and stuff. Let me look at that screen real fast. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like some type of event because they're featuring the Hope Luxite, whatever that scroll thing is, in a frame. Might be a title, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And yeah, it's kind of like a PvP motif. Pinocchio thing going on. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, let's snoop. Let me see the currency. 730, 2237 energy. If this dude favors Spiral more than events or something, regular, normal world. Tons of freaking 3 million gold. That's nice. Wonder if this is a game where you really should be saving things up like that, but not my account. What do I know? I'm not on that server. I like that little load screen. That's funny. What's average queue? Somewhere around 45 seconds. The other person apparently doesn't like name plates or face plates. Well, let's see. Ban Cole. Got 12 seconds, kid. And who are they gonna ban? They're banning Cole too. So here's the thing. I just want to say I took a little bit of heat from you people when I said that I favor Cole over Gloria as far as the initial summons and all that. Here's the thing. I fully believe that Gloria overall on the account for the life of the account is more useful than Cole is. I will say that. However, I tend to always be in favor of, especially when a game is starting, what units can help me farm quick, what units can kill faster, what units can make it so I don't have to spend so much time doing the farming. And in this game, the farming's actually not that bad, so I was afraid because, like Langrisser, tactical stuff, farming can be a nightmare if you want to really keep up with stuff. In this game, it's actually pretty cool. All you really have to do is level a bunch of your characters, and there's a whole thing with the quick farm of like all the farming dungeons that it puts those characters on cooldown, but as long as they're the level, you put them on cooldown, you can still use the characters for other things. You just can't use them to fast farm things. And then there's a currency too if you really want to just do something real quick, which now that I've seen how it works, I don't necessarily want to. But the reason I want Cole over Gloria, I just want stuff to get done faster, and especially initially at the beginning. And she still remains a good unit. I've seen the tier lists. You always got to take tier lists with a grain of salt, but I've seen the tier list later. Cole actually falls from tier 0, like she's going to be now with Gloria. Eventually, she'll be like tier 0.5 or 1 or whatever's lower than the top. Because I assume there's better DPS characters that come out or better combos or what have you, whatever her role is, right? But she's still always going to be really good, and I always want characters that hit hard and hit fast. Because I had a dude I was playing, I forget what game with, and like, oh, hey, what are you farming now? Because I had gotten, according to the tier list, best tank in the game, best support in the game, best healer in the game, decent physical DPS, like above average, like top 5, but not the best. And then my magic damage wasn't that good. So I'm sitting over here like all happy, like, yeah, oh man, my account's set. I got the best tank. I got the best healer. I'm going to be great. And I asked my friend, hey, what are you doing right now? Oh, I'm farming. And it was a stage that was like 3 or 4 worlds higher than me. It's like a weekend or a couple days in. Oh yeah, there's all these new modes, man. This new stuff I'm farming. It's great. Most people don't even have this yet. I'm dominating PvP. And I'm looking like, and I remember he didn't have the best tank, he didn't have the best healer, he didn't have the best support, but he did have the best DPS on both sides, magical and physical. And he was wrecking stuff. And of course, early in the game, it doesn't matter as much having the best tank and the best defender, and we all get one of the best defenders, if not the best defender in my Mytha. But you get what I'm saying. Like, the farming was faster. He was getting stuff faster. His account was beyond mine. And I remember looking at that and I'm like, dang, okay. I need to focus on farming and getting my. And depending on the game, it's not always the hardest hitting characters or the best DPS. Sometimes it's a synergy between two certain characters or a certain group, a certain type of gear. It's not always the best DPS character, but in this game, from what I've seen, it's the best DPS characters. So, like, I heard Safia's really good. That one little counter fire. I always want to call them destroyers, but it's the ones with the big swords or axes usually, like Ruiwa, whatever that class is. Those are the characters I want early game, and I can get eventually. I'll get Gloria. I'll get whatever the best healer is. I'll get whatever the best support is. I'll get them. But right now, at the beginning of the game, I want to progress as fast as I can. So that's where I'm coming from. Now, long term, we talk again 3 months from now, Gloria is going to be better than Cole in most cases for most people. But I love my fighter jet characters, okay? The characters solely exist to go as fast as they can, get over there, drop a bomb, bam, 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 get out, and we're done. You know, I'm not necessarily, if your playstyle is you like to be more of a bruiser, you like to be more of a slow, steady range, you like to have the best tank and watch people hit your character, that's fine. There's different strokes for different folks, right? But anyways, ran off. Let's keep going. We got more bans. Looks like they banned Prince, and is that Safia? I think it is. Who are you banning? The healer, and I don't recognize the one in the middle on the right. Somebody dark. I think it's a destroyer. So what do we got? We're bringing Gloria out, Ruiwa. Maybe a different Ruiwa? Because I've heard eventually there's like different versions of characters down the line. They kind of look similar. Maybe it's like a evil twin or Ruiwa's kid sister or something. Don't recognize the blonde. I think I've seen her before. I just don't know her by heart. There's everyone's favorite mage. I almost said a spoiler. Looks like Shovel Knight over here. I don't remember that character. Double Gloria, baby. Got more bands coming. Dang, that's a lot of bands. I didn't notice that the first time. The Barrel got banned. Mytha got banned. Mytha got banned again. I see Ida over there. Ida got banned. Was that Storm? Hold on, let me look at these teams. Dang, they do that fast. Okay. So Fake Howl's back. Gloria. I think that's... Oh, I forget his name. Suppression? I think that's Suppression. Dude on the lower right, I know him, but I don't remember his name. Let's see how this goes. Season 1 PvP ranked. Somehow we snuck Langrisser in. Maybe Langrisser did a collab or something. Yeah, I do not miss Langrisser. Langrisser was fine to a point, but managing the troops is what got me like, okay, I've had enough. Little too much micromanagement. Consistently. Also the farming got a little bit crazy. You can auto a lot of stuff, but it still took time. That was the thing. Oh, that's right. That's that axe guy. Okay. Oh, that's Alex. Or what's his face? I forget. I don't like him. But I'll be curious to see. Maybe this person can use him better than I was. I'd honestly rather have Tempest than him. I'm sure the legendary probably has like better modifiers, better stat points, better stat growth, etc. But yeah, I don't like him. I just don't. Ballista made it. Okay, that's who that was. That was Ballista. Ballista's cool. I like him. Gotta actually try to use him more. I see him in like so many PvP defense teams. We're going up. I still like how the other dude got rammed down by the cart. Like round 2. Oh, that's great. Oh, dang, 3. I have yet to see if there's like a visual indicator for that, but there probably is. Maybe not, though. I'm looking harder, I don't see it. Is it like the little shadow things? That could just be a feature of the map. What was that? Defense, mobility, and some other defense buff. Okay. The Persian's like, I love carts. Especially when they ram me from behind. Gonna buff, Gloria? Now's the time you're gonna buff. You ain't gonna get a chance next turn. Oh wait, they don't even have the buff. Never mind. Some other skill. A heal? Okay. I didn't get to that higher rank to unlock it. Either that or maybe it's lower, it just wasn't recommended. One for the rock. Alright, Ryu was getting bold, showing off that midriff now with that unit. No beer gut here. Big AoE coming. I don't get what the point of that was unless you're future-proofing for when you move through there. Got another turn, though. Okay, let me go back. What's the point of that? I don't get it. Like, okay, you see this big AoE right here, right? You assume that she can hit all them. Why not? Maybe it's something you have to perform and then you get the extra move. Maybe that's it. But if not, why not just do whatever you gotta do, take your extra move, come down here and hit everybody. And the barrel. That's gotta be, the extra move must be linked to. Maybe it's a tactic? I don't get why they did that. Honestly, I really did. Like, I get the fire, but the fire is only gonna affect literally, I think it was like 1 unit. It'd be one thing if the fire's in front of them or on them, but it's behind them. Guess maybe fake haul? They're scared of fake haul? Like, what's the point? Need to look at this again. Maybe I'm missing something. I still don't get that. Maybe it's a unit that just doesn't hit that hard, and they don't want to waste their life on it. And like, yeah, you got Ballista, but I don't get it. You really hate archers? Is that it? Yeah, well, it'll be a mystery. I'm sure there's some, like, 3D chess or something going on. I just don't get it. If someone sees what's going on in the comments, let me know. But that looked like 2 wasted moves to me for the most part. Last move was okay, but the first move... Like, it'd be one thing if your team was gonna move through there, but the team's on that side. I don't get it. Whatever, I'll let it go. That should be a knockback. Nice. I thought he was hitting ballista. Ooh. Oh wow. Sick counter game. I do like counters. I wonder if I should get into that. I gotta have a counter to the counter though. Like what's it called? Counter block, or there's a block skill that you can block, reaction block. I think that's what it's called. I gotta have a counter to that because that looks like it can get pretty strong. Oh, and then also I should say it was funny because some people, they were saying that because I like Cole over Gloria, that I was a meta nerd. You guys should know I really don't like meta. When it's like World of Warcraft or something, where it's like the meta's the only way or we'll kick you out of the guild, like that type of thing. I don't like that, but I will, however, overwrite my meta hate for fastest farm. Now, granted, that doesn't mean that I hate Gloria and I'm not going to use Gloria. Of course, I'll use her on my legendary account. That's fine, but I'm talking about like, you know, if you, like, say you were to join a guild or a party in this game, they were like, well, if you don't bring Gloria, we're not taking you. Bye. Like, I don't care if you're the most elite guild on the server. You should be able to play however you want. You want to make a meme build? Make a meme build. You want to focus on a debuff build? Make a debuff build. Just do whatever makes you happy. Because life's too short, man. Like, it's one thing if you're making it, you know, something in, like, your work career or something. Okay, I get it then, but you on your off time, you got the power to do what you want. You know? Figure out what it is that you want. Looks like Alexi's actually pretty tanky. I know he has that reaction counter, which is why he's a little bit like Storm. I thought for a second a Gloria popped out again when she was already there. Never mind. Double Gloria. The Parent Trap. Oh, this should be good. She's like the dude in Jackie Chan that's always like using all just throwing random stuff around. Improvised weaponry. That makes this fun though. By the way, the card's coming, guys. Anyone notice? Bye, Gloria. I was about to say, it's time for some barrel love. Got some good magic resist, too. I'm impressed. I guess he's more supposed to be kind of like a tanky disturber counter role. But he doesn't have so much of that in his kit right at the beginning, so... Depression's still going, baby. Our boy might lose here. We'll see. Yeah, I was about to say, that unit's pretty much dead unless you can get an on-demand heal right now. But yeah, you might as well do damage. Oh well. Wow. So it's gonna come down to Fake Hall and Ruiwa. Ruia. I always want to say Ruiwa. Convallaria. Oh well, that's like a warm-up skill, nice. Instant. Well, so much for that. don't get why you're even moving. Like, you can move down. I guess you'd be in the rail, though. That's not fire. Yeah. And just let them struggle. For those who don't know, fire, when it's on the ground, not only does it do a dot to you and a damage tick every time you walk over it, it also reduces your movement. So every time you walk through a fire square, you're losing 1 movement, max movement from whatever you're trying to do. That's going to be really effective in PvP. Anything, to be honest, but PvP too. I love the imagery that in the middle of a fire barrel is just like, I'm gonna go over here. Put this gigantic firewall between us. I was about to say, you should go towards them, and then when the cart comes to kill them. Ooh. Little mines. That's comedy. Hey, 2 well-played rounds. I gotta give it to him. Well, my final thoughts are, that looks like a pretty fun, interesting mode. There's a whole lot of destructible stuff. You could have 1 or 2 characters that you can see kind of trolling in the background. As far as, you know, using barrels, using kegs. There's little rock traps going off, all that. That seems pretty cool. I kind of dig that. I wonder if this is just purely an event thing, or it says Arena Season 1. So I guess it's going to eventually be like an official thing, and then the arena that we have right now, the one that I showed you, maybe it's just a different mode, that we just farm that mode, and then I don't know if it's going to have seasons, or it's just going to be like ranked. Maybe that's it. It's ranked, and then it's kind of like, you know how seasons work, where they just keep coming up with them until infinity. And each season might have a specific theme or what have you. Probably release some different characters, new things to farm. So that's good. If you're really into PvP, it looks like they got PvP nailed pretty well. Because there's also an on-demand PvP from what I've seen. Like, you can choose to duel your friends. I'm not sure if you can just duel someone randomly, but somehow it can get organized unofficially. At least that's what I've been led to believe so far. We didn't get to see every feature in the closed beta, and you know, I had a couple people basically say, well, you shouldn't be making guides for stuff you don't know is going to 100% be there from the closed beta to the release, right? Which they have a point, but it's one of those things where it's like, you know, hey, my birthday's in a week. Well, you don't know if a war is going to break out during your birthdays. Okay, but I'm still going to plan around and plan it and, you know, set things up so that inevitably if there's a thing or two that's different, we can go over what's different. But the greater majority of the information is still going to be valid, so I'm not going to sit in a holding pattern just because. And it's the same way with this. Like, if there's something out there, we can see it, we can see how it evolves. Let's go check out. The information's available. Let's go do it. You know, I learned a bunch of stuff just seeing, like the redhead over there. She's actually become one of the units I want now. And just seeing a different way, a different play style. And like I said, future-proof, and we can see, potentially, this is what's going to happen in Global. At some point, we're going to get there, and this is going to be an event maybe a couple months down the line, maybe a couple weeks down the line. You never know. They haven't really shared with us as official content creators what the schedule is going to be, but so I'm excited for everything. I'll keep putting out. There'll be guide videos. There'll be videos like this where we're future-proof and check out things. I'm also going to put out a couple things about philosophy in the game. I see there's a lot of creators doing that type of thing, so I feel like to get a flavor of me and to get a flavor of who I am, I'll show you guys a little bit more what I'm thinking, how I feel about other tactical games, and where we are now, what I'm hoping with this game. In fact, I'll probably record that video later tonight since I'm in the mood. I gotta try to do it before my roommate goes to bed. It's a big day for in the household tomorrow because I gotta actually drive out. We're taking them down to they got a big test they gotta do at the hospital, and then depending on that test, that's gonna tell them, hey, this condition that you have, you need surgery, or these are the steps you're gonna take to alleviate the condition. They've really been suffering a lot from this condition. I'm not gonna go through all their medical history, but it's a big day tomorrow, so if I come back and do a video, it's gonna be late, and you know, if you got any type of religious well wishes, whatever it is you want to say, please keep her in mind tomorrow because this could change her life. Hopefully for the better. Hopefully for the better, because we've been struggling with this for like 4 years. And I've put a lot into it, man. It's obviously she has too. She's the one going through it. So hopefully we'll get some good news. Go about our lives. Anyways, now that I've brought the stream down, I hope y'all enjoyed the content. Yo, I'm Showtime Doctor, Showtime DR. You found my YouTube. Hit like and subscribe for the content. Support your boy. We'll be putting out sort of Convallaria videos. Killing myself trying to get content out for this game, trying to get it there so that when it needs to be found, people can come and find it. You don't have to wait for, you know, C-Note person to come out and tell you, okay, now's the appropriate time to put this out there. No, it's already there. And if there's something that needs to be said after the fact, we'll all be saying it. And I'm also a very much, that's why I told you it's KidGacha's video. That's why I put KidGacha's thing in here. I firmly believe if you're going to be an official anything and you're going to attach your name to something, so in this case, sort of Convallaria and XD, all ships should rise. And when I say all ships should rise, content creators, whether you're smaller or larger, we should all grow and keep going up, right? And support each other. All ships rise. Same thing with you as a voyager / player of this game. We should all learn together and grow together. And now we have a knowledge base. Our account's stronger. Our knowledge is stronger. The information's out there. We just got to go seek it and find it and share it. And then we can see different play styles and stuff we wouldn't necessarily do. But whoa, that was really cool and that was really effective. I never thought of it that way before. That's the type of thing. We're in the beta stages of this game, so we're gonna, you know, the meta's kind of gonna still being formed. The way to do things is still being formed, and you're gonna get all types of opinions on that. But as far as like bringing people up, like I said, Evil Plays, I didn't quite shout him out. I guess I'm kind of shouting him out now. Really great mind for the game, guys. When I first clicked on his videos, I think he had like 20 some subs. He has like 50 some now, and he deserves 5,000 subs in my opinion. Like now, I'm not talking about like later. Now, his mind for the game is freaking phenomenal. But you know, I don't know if he's just starting out or if he rebranded, whatever it is. But amazing. I learned so much from him. I've learned more from him than I have from any other content creator I've watched. Just, you know, not to put anyone down, but I'm just saying that's how his mindset, his process, the things he's saying. I can't wait to see more from him. Just a really good mind for so that's another guy you should check out if you haven't. EVOL Plays. He's an official content creator as well. And you know, just get everyone's opinions. You know, go see Clint, go see Vox, go see everyone else that's out there. I know I haven't seen everybody's videos, so just let me look through the official people's list. It's kind of hard to look at people's names when you're streaming. Sensei, Sky, Leon Maga, FrostX Gaming, there's a whole bunch of official creators in here. Go check out all their content. You're gonna learn something from somebody. They're not your play style. There's always something to be learned from somebody. So anyways, I'll catch you all again. Have a great day, and yeah, you'll be seeing me on one more video. Peace out.